This video is for people who live outside Nigeria, especially those who live in Europe and America. Most people, when they arrive in Europe, America, they anticipated maximum 10 years, I'm out of Europe, I'm out of America. Some maximum 20 years, they say they will leave this place, Europe, America, and go back home. Let me tell you something. You need to rethink. People who are about 60 years, they are moving away from that country to Europe, to America. Is it you that is not up to 60 years that want to go back to that place? Do you think that place is comfortable? It's worsening more than the time you were there. Let me tell you something. I'm not saying people cannot go back home. They can. But you must be able to build your Europe or your America in Nigeria. When I mean build your Europe or America in Nigeria, you must be able to secure yourself. You must be able to provide electricity for yourself. You must be able to build a big house for yourself. You must have a good business, a lucrative business that will be fetching you money. With that, you will be able to stay in the country. Then secondly, if the government is able to fix the country anytime from now, if people living abroad, living Europe or America, even Asia, they find out that Africa, Nigeria is now like abroad, what do you think they will do? Everybody will go back to Nigeria. They will go back to Africa. Yes, but as it is, you can't go back. Even in 30 years time, 50 years time, you can't go back. You only move from one Europe country to another Europe country. Or you will leave Europe, you go to America. You can't just relocate back home just like that. People, they venture it. They left Europe, relocate back to Africa. After 2, 3, 4, 5 years, they all came back. Only few who could build their own Europe, their own America in Africa. Those are the people who are able to resist it today. What if those people kidnap you tomorrow? How do you think you will get out of or elude yourself out of those kidnappers? Do you know what is going on in Africa? You thought because of the little money you made abroad, it's enough for you to relocate back to Africa. No, it's not enough. Even with 500 million naira, you can't go back. The only way you can sustain that country is when you are making money in the country. When you have a lucrative business or businesses in the country, then you can stay. You secure yourself. You provide your own electricity. Build your Europe in Africa or Nigeria there. Live in a good house. Then you can stay. Anytime the government is able to fix that country, if it is today, before this year runs out, you will see everybody, almost everybody will relocate back to Africa. But as it is, you can't just go back because you made 100 million or 200 million. What is 200 million? In 4 years, that money will disappear. You won't have a penny anymore left with you. So you need to rethink. When most of us arrived here then, there were people who already spent about 20 years here then before we came. They all said, 2, 3 years now, go away from here, go back to Nigeria. I don't want to die abroad. You can travel to Nigeria 2, 3 times a year, but for you to go and stay there, as long as you have witnessed abroad, witnessed the life of white people, you can't easily go back to your Africa when that place is not settled, when that place is not secure, when there is no basic amenities, when there is no infrastructure, when there is no good road, when there is no electricity, no security, no justice. You think you can go back home there? It's not possible. Take it or leave it.